Well, usually people finish their NBA career or their football career or whatever, and then they get into commentating. But you actually started doing it while you were still in the NBA, which is fairly rare. Were you the first one to really do that?
So there were a couple of people that planted seeds that I was like, I could try to follow in those footsteps. Initially, you saw the all time great players still doing some media. So when I was young, Bill Russell was doing some stuff, Magic was doing stuff, Isaiah was doing media. And so being a Michigander, Magic Johnson, childhood idol, Isaiah Thomas, Detroiter, looked up to him. Really, I just kind of followed what they did.
Hmm.
If you notice, both of those guys are beyond their killer instincts on the floor, and forget their basketball prowess and skill. I'm talking about if you look at them as individuals off the floor, both of those guys, well spoken, entrepreneurs, good smiles, make everybody feel welcome. But also, if you get on their wrong side, they offer you forever. To the point where, as somebody that saw them basically have that kind of relationship with each other, I'm happy that they're back seeing eye to eye. And the opportunity to work in the media was something I didn't take for granted because it was my major in college. Mass communications, radio, TV, film. Usually people in our country, for whatever reason, you major in something, you end up working in something else. Fortunately for me, I get the chance to work in the field I played in. Playing in the 2000 finals against the Lakers, and then covering them when they were playing against the Nets a couple of years ago, because 3-4 months before that, I got traded from Indiana to the Bulls in February, and they had 9 or 10 wins. So I'm like, oh, we ain't going to the playoffs. I reached out to my contact at BET Mad Sports because I was on there a couple of times. That's when they still had the mayor at the time. And boom, yo, all y'all got to do is sit in the camera. I got a spot in LA. I'll get us access. They trusted me. They did it. They believed in it. We cut it and spiced it. They played it on TV. I took that same idea and pitched it to the Best Damn Sports Show the next year. Chris Rose, John Sally, my big brother. They liked it. They hired me. So from 2003, 2004 to 2007, I'm playing in the league, scoring 20 points a game, but yet still working for Best Damn Sports Show, MTV Movie Awards, NFL Network when they started, Cold Pizza before it became First Take, TNT, studio, and sideline. There's footage of Nick Van Exel, my brother, messing with me, throwing the towel on me when I was doing sideline. So I was doing all of this while I was still playing. So once I retired, I started my little YouTube page. I remember, that's so funny. What was that, MySpace? That was so funny. But then in 2007, when I realized that I wasn't going to play anymore, started working full-time with ESPN.
Did it bother you when you finally had to retire?
No, it didn't bother me because I always, so I like to gauge success off of realistic expectations. And each day, the rest of the world saw me as Jalen Rose. I saw myself as the next Magic. So when I'm in high school and our center, Elton Carter, gets injured in the Final Four, and I'm jumping center in the state championship game, that's me embodying my Magic in 1979. When I go to Michigan, I'm fifth member of the Fab Five to sign. I know, but 3 + 2 is 5. That's Magic's number. Everything always boiled back to being him. And so I realized that actually kept me humble. Because to the rest of the world, hey, you're Jalen Rose. To me, you ain't no Magic. As you start to get older, you definitely ain't no Magic. And so retiring from the game, I was like, I exceeded, my realistic expectations other than the fact that I wanted to win the championship and wasn't able to get it done.